Okay, here's my jungle commentary number 2. I'm playing Kindred now, a little bit less micro intensive, so hopefully I'll be able to manage my own. Like, hopefully I won't be retarded. Um, so basically, here's the teams. You can pause it if you want to see them, but I'm gonna ward this. I don't really have much reason to ward that. It's gonna be there after I clear these, so I can see where Udyr is if he's gonna come. But like their level 1 is kind of bad. So like they have a really low chance of invading us. Lux might be able to get something, but I don't expect this team to invade. As Kindred, what I like to do is I like to start W
Ready, let's go.
and then walk around a little bit and let this charge up to about 80, so that my heal is ready to proc when I start this camp. Because you get like once it's at, if you've ever played Kindred, once this is at 100, your next attack heals you by like 50% or 43 health, I guess. It's kind of nice. It's like half a potion or something. So I'm gonna start my W, smite this. Be nice. Tell them thank you. That leash was really shit. Okay, so I'm gonna clear this blue. Obviously, that's the only choice to make. Cut it down here. It looks like I can't do anything to the bottom side, and I'm gonna beat Scuttle Crab by a little bit, so I'm gonna come up here, get my wolves. I'll also heal off of them, because it's Kindred, and I can kite them a lot better than blue buff. But now, yeah, see, I wanted to be near this Scuttle Crab in case it comes up and it has my mark, so. Plus, the advantage of me getting wolves third camp instead of just waiting here is like if Udyr comes to try and like stop my camp, I'll be ready for him. I'm gonna kite it down because he's probably gonna be coming up from the top side, and if he blows flash, I'll have to also blow flash, which I don't want to do. Yeah, so there he is. He's super low. He's probably going to take his wolves. I just want to commit to a safe right now. I'm going to get my wraiths and then move up to top and probably shut down that Nasus. So Nasus is pushing. I'm kind of impressed at Alawi's managing that. He's way out of position. He's dead. I'm really glad that this hit him. That was kind of lucky. Oh, and look, I got a mark right here. So this is a little risky for me to get. I think he beat me to it. No, he's just gonna run off of it. He's dead.
It's like magic.
I'm gonna tell her good job once I'm done microing this, but I really kind of want to stay away from Lux. Yeah, they're just trying way too hard to force plays, and when I have the upper hand. I mean, basically Kindred has the upper hand against most matchups, especially most melee junglers. I'm gonna get this because it's my preference. I just like it a lot. I'm gonna get this refillable potion so that I can continue to like make these like somewhat risky plays, but as long as I can stay healthier than Udyr, they're not risky at all. I don't want to get a pink. It's not really that helpful, at least to me right now. You're just a little bit too far behind for that pink to really be worth it. I really want to just get my jungle item faster. So I'm clearing these because I have nothing else to gain from. Bottom is push. Um, Mid hasn't backed yet, so if I was to gank her, she's got no combat stats in the gank. I think what she's trying to do is just scale up a little bit more. And I haven't marked anyone yet because I don't really know where I want to gank. So, wow, how the heck did that happen? That distracted me. How the heck did that happen? Wish I could see. Okay, my scuttle's up, I can get it, and then maybe make a move toward. I'm gonna make a move right now. No. Lexi's laser, yeah, making a move towards mid was right. So as soon as I saw her get binded, I knew that they were gonna commit to a play. Lex doesn't have ult, so this is really safe for me.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now I just get my consolation prize. I can't force a play on bottom, so I think I'm just going to go take their Krugs. Taking Krugs here is useful because if something bad happens, then I can get over there quickly. But I really don't want to tower dive these, even though they're low. I'm going to just like drop a ward here. Wait. Yeah. Okay, his Krugs are gone. We can't really tower dive this until I hit 6. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to my blue. But I didn't have much to do there. Like I was kind of waiting for my blue, and I didn't yet have my breakpoint in my item, so that wasn't really a decision. That was it's too bad he just got that. I want my team to see him. I'll give it to Ori because she gave me that kill. Remember to push the S button when you're donating blue. Too many junglers I play with don't, and so they accidentally keep autoing and taking it. So I'm gonna go make a play mid. My camera locked. It's still locked.
They pulled the Dyrus.
I'm making a play mid though. Yeah, she just worded that.
That didn't work.
Why did my ult not go off? I think there was a lag with the recording, that's sad. I was willing to play that forward because I had ult, and I could have easily just kited around here into Orianna ball, but I couldn't ult for some reason, which is really unfortunate. But I do have my jungle item now. I can pick up a word because it's a little bit more useful now that Lux might be roaming. Hopefully they're able to peel from this. This is okay, okay, good, that's good ult. So now that tells me he's on the bot. I've got this whole half of the map up here because I like naturally want to path up here. I can probably go take his blue buff. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't want to gank this because it's pushing. And I'm gonna leave that scuttle crab for after in case it gets marked, because right now nothing is marked. Okay, she doesn't want it. So I got that because I saw Udyr show bottom. I'm gonna mark him again because he's the one I'm more likely to run into, and I'm just gonna go take my red buff. Orianna's gonna take my wraiths, which is fine. I would like to get my Krugs, but I kind of want to make this play. Lux has a little bit bigger of a wave, and she's about to push it, and her wave's about to catch, so I just kind of want to make this play. Unfortunately, she's got a ward there, so I can't. So what I'm going to do instead is kind of just get this Scuttle Crab, maybe get these Krug, or... Good thing about getting this Scuttle Crab is if I can make a play bot, which it looks like I might be able to soon. It puts me in position for that. I'm gonna drop some wards so that this gank has a little bit more information. But I am okay with this tower dive because I have ult. I can't remark someone, which is sad.
Oh, that's a bronze moment.
I don't know what happened there. I kind of feel bad a little bit, but I'll take it. Lux is Mia, so I'm gonna path down this way. I'd rather just get hits on this tower. Vane's already giving up. That's another thing that happens a lot in these low elo games. Is like you get a good gank on someone, and they give up. So we can take this.
Nice job.
I'm gonna go around this way so I can ward, and I can drop over that wall. I don't want to force this. They're trying to force it. It's not worth forcing. Lux has ult, probably flash. It's not worth forcing. They should have just backed so that they can continue to pressure with like their actual gold. What I'm gonna keep doing right now is just farming because I have nothing better to do. I'm helping my going and helping my team do nothing is kind of pointless. So. I'm going to go here and back on this brush. I'm going to back on this brush specifically so that if Udyr decides to come, I'll see him and kill him. Actually, I should give this to Ori. If she wants it. Okay, I'm more than happy to take it. Top lane's gonna need some help. Bottom lane is killed, dragon is gone, so top is easily the next place to go. I want these boots. Don't ask me why, I just want those boots. And, geez, see, I haven't played Kindred in a while. I want armor pen. She just ulted, which sucks, because if I come top, like, the only chance of winning top is if Nasus is out of position. Which he might be. Okay, let's just get this turret. I can dive him as soon as my WE is up. We're basically trading top for mid, but
Nice job.
someone canceled teleport, that's weird. Yeah, we're trading top for mid, but I got their jungle. Actually, I'm gonna go down here. I can at least smite it for vision, but hopefully I can kill it and get the mark. When I counter jungle, I just take all the camps. I mean, it's... Some people like try and deny the timers, but I just like to take all the camps. I'm gonna take the scuttle, and then I'm gonna go clear my topside jungle and back. I don't really care that much about Rift Herald in this game because we have a team fighting team instead of like an early push towers team. So I don't really care that much about Rift Herald. It's kind of nice, but I'd rather just make the saver better plays. So clearing my jungle, starting from the top side. The reason I like to start on the top side is I don't have to like double path forward and backwards. So I'm going to take my red. Looks like she's taking wraiths, which is definitely fine because I'm ahead and she's not. I've got 1k gold, which isn't really enough to do anything useful with, so I'm just going to go here. This ARAM is something I'm willing to join because we have a favorable siege to them with 3 ranged champions. They cleared the whole wave, which... He flashed the wall just to get in. That's hilarious. I'm going to mark him because he's retarded and I think I can kill him. That was a really nice wombo combo from our team. I'm impressed that we were able to pull stuff like that off in bronze. Unfortunately, I didn't do any damage on Braum, so I didn't get the mark, but I can at least get this other inhib or this other turret. She left the ult. We have nothing to gain here, please don't. I'm just gonna ward this. Nasus is proxying, but I can't do anything to stop him. If she comes to chase, she's dead. I'm fine. I queued the wrong way. I think I want this now in this game. I get to make some nice dives in this game, so it'd be nice to have. I feel like I overstayed there, but I think I only died because I'm retarded and I like queued backwards instead of queued into my tower. Because he was channeling his stun and I had queued, and if I'd queued into the tower range, he couldn't have followed it up because I had him slowed with my E. So I probably just really screwed that up. Please commit. Please go. Ult. Use your ult right now. Use your ult. Now they're in prime position to take dragon, but if he had used his ult on them, it would have snared them, and then we would have been able to collapse. I'm gonna mark. So because of the pressure that I'm putting up, and I'm not trying to put pressure directly onto Udyr, I'm just putting up pressure. Udyr doesn't have Devour at 18 minutes, which is really slow, and he's actually only got 13 stacks. So I'm not trying to directly pressure him, but pressuring in general almost always leads to their Devourer jungle getting far behind. So if you have trouble with Devourer jungle, you should try and be focusing on... that was kind of close. If Lux ulted her, she would have died, but she didn't. She got the solo kill. Nice. I'm gonna take the scuttle. I would like to go take my marked wolves right here, but Udyr's going there, and he's got reinforcements, whereas I don't. What I can do is put a ward here in his blue. I'm not gonna take his blue, but I can ward it.
How does hunger feel?
And I'm gonna go back and get my item. I think now I want some armor pen.
We are not free.
I just like this because in this 4v4, like between the, like I'm basically the one who should be the front line. So that's why I went Sterax first instead of like Ghostblade or something. I wanted it to be a little bit more safe when I'm frontlining. I'm gonna just go for some vision in their jungle and make this play down bot that Oriana's also making.
Wolf was sure to follow.
Top dollar play.
I probably should have ulted,
Those are about
but I wanted to level it up first because I'm greedy.
It's like magic.
I ulted that because if Lux had her E back up, he would have died. I can take this. Sad. I'm gonna go here. I'm half HP, but I can kite Nasus, and Oriana's gonna come.
Those who run from death.
No, Oriana's not gonna come, but she doesn't really need to.
Well, that's a
Nasus got
problem.
binded under tower. That was a good bind. I'm gonna go here and smite them for vision. I hope they don't fight. Clear Grumps because I'm already here. So you can see I was managing the patience there really well, where like he died at like almost 0 patience. Yeah, I don't want to fight that. I know Vayne's down bottom and Udyr's collapsing on me. Please don't face check. I pinged the wrong one, but that doesn't mean you should go. Yeah, they're down here doing nothing. He's dead. They had 4 people down there, where they had nothing to gain because Dragon isn't up for a really long time. So they like even if they got Scuttle Crab, it doesn't matter because I'd be able to get it before Dragon shows. Yeah, so I'm just gonna finish working towards my. Or I might cheese and get this. No, I'll go for the safe one.
All will know.
For now, I think I like the magic pin, like the Maw Malmortius, because Lux has so much damage. I think getting that Hex Shrinker is gonna help, and Udyr is going for the magic damage route. I'm gonna come here. Yeah, Lux is playing scared enough that I can't. So I have Flash. I'm willing to be a little bit more ballsy. None of their team has a really reliable way of like locking me up. Like their lockups can be flashed, so I'm willing to play a little bit more ballsy. I have to join this. I don't like the play, but I have to. Hey, thank you, Vayne.
There's so many ways to die.
I didn't know if Udyr had flash, so I really wanted to just throw that ult out.
Top dollar play.
See, this is another reason having Syrax is so nice, is I can frontline like this, although, ooh, that was close. Okay, now I have no business frontlining anything. It's a good binding. We need to just continue to disengage. We can take the dragon. I love it when they make a good play and Dyrus in the background says, "Get fucked!" It's so satisfying. I'm gonna keep marking Udyr because he's their front line. He's who you have the most likely to kill on. And then I'm just gonna clean up my bottom jungle here. he is safely pushing because Udyr is not near him. I like his idea to disengage when he did though. So yeah, I mean basically we have about a minute before we need to make another play. This is a good time to farm, and it just so coincides with my jungle being up. Brahm's pushing mid, but he doesn't have a tower to push against, so I'm probably still just gonna back. And then this Nasus game, like he could be scary, but he's I really don't care. Alawi versus Nasus is pretty much just ignore them all game long.
I wonder how they see me.
We could take this, but I don't think so. I just want the scuttle.
This art is beautiful.
Lux caught out, and we killed her for it. Now we can take Baron. Vayne showed bot, which is another reason I'm so willing to commit to Baron. But Udyr also got shoved out, like he was low. This wasn't like the entirely most safe Baron calls, but I can still take it, and then yeah, we just need to disengage. We still came out ahead in that. Nasus is someone's wasting teleport.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. I don't want to clear my jungle. Udyr's sitting in it. I'm just gonna come here to help him disengage. Yeah, we don't want to fight that. I got my maul.
Tomorrow,
That's next level.
promise.
I'm gonna take my red, and then we're gonna push this.
Just like taking candy from a baby.
Okay, with my mid and my ADC backing, we really don't have momentum to play with. I'm just gonna go into their jungle and counter it a bit. Maybe I can make my way down to bottom. But I really don't want her to solo take this. No, no. I just want vision up. I can probably catch him in rotation.
Nice job.
Yep, here we go. He's rotating the smart way. I can get Lux. We can tower dive her.
Get the fuck out of my face. Nice job.
So that's part of the reason I like Sterix Gauge so much on Kindred.
Nice job. You just won the lottery, boys.
I'm gonna rotate down to bot. I can hop this wall if I really get in trouble. But we want this.
Nice job.
I'm gonna go help Peel, but I don't need to. Here's the team fight. Somehow I ulted someone, I didn't mean to. I must have been mousing over their icon on the right when I was pushing R.
Won the lottery, boys.
At least we got the heal from that, so we can stay for this tower, but I want us to leave now.
Nice job.
I see your heart content.
Allow he's dead.
pulled the Dyrus. Illuminati shit going on.
I'm gonna come down, kite with him. So we've got dragon in 40 seconds, which means we just need to make a play towards here and then maybe end the game. Getting that 4th dragon is kind of just a nice because in these games they get stalled out so freaking long. I think I'm gonna go for Duskblade. I'm super far ahead and I can basically one-shot these two with Duskblade if I flash Q onto them. Dragon's up. I'm gonna at least solo it. I can use my blue trinket on like one of the entrances to it to make sure it's safe. But we got those 2 wards down, like we got these 2 wards and that kind of. So I know that I can probably safely solo this. Okay, now that he warded I can kite it back. God, that's a fast suit here.
Fuck out of my face.
I played that wrong. I think in retrospect I should have bought a pink when I couldn't get my BF sword. Doesn't really matter. We've got so much more gold and power than them, but it made for a play that should have been clean, not clean anymore.
It's like magic.
Now we can end. I'm gonna mark Vayne just for the lulz, although it's really stupid to be marking the ADC. Because if you mark the ADC, like, you win the fight anyway. But it's nice to mark their tanks, because they're more likely to get killed during the fight. Because they're like your only option to kill. Okay, I'm just gonna kill this. They can do their cute little stuff there. Flux is dead because she went way too far out of position. Alright, so this is probably a little bit more realistic of a game where the pressure I was applying, I had the option of making pressure, and so I feel that I was making, like, at least what I consider to be the right decisions. This is probably a much better game for you to watch. I made a few mistakes, as always, and especially like not buying that pink ward at the end, but I was able to basically get our team so far ahead that like any bad decision didn't really matter because we just had so much gold. Even our ADC Forest bought Duskblade because why not? Look at this terrible ADC build, but we were able to win because of it. So, and then look at the post-game trap.